Hey everybody, welcome to my analysis of the Kingdom Hearts 3 D23 2018 trailer. That's a mouthful. This is a quick and dirty analysis, a poor man's analysis, where I watch the video and glean every detail I can. We do this every time a new trailer comes out, and I'm very excited to do it. See what details we can find. So without further ado, let's get started. I'll be pausing and pointing things out and rolling it back, and we're gonna get into it. This is my first time seeing this with subs as well, so I did not know any of the dialogue on my live reaction. Alright, what we got? Alright, so more Lucia's gonna pop up. Alright, this is about what I expect. Alright, this seems all standard. Oh shit, yeah, he doesn't know who he is! Because Chain of Memories, he doesn't remember any of it. Alright, there's not much to glean from that aside from that's fucking neat. I want to see Ham kill Heartless, still. Alright. We scare because we care. Alright, so far we're only getting some cinematic scenes, which I'm totally cool with. Alright, this very much is going to be a retelling of the first movie. Okay, I get the joke now. Because he has one eyeball. Alright, let's stop. Let's stop. Finally. Let's have a look here. So, there's a helicopter there. From the police, I guess. I'm vaguely remembering Monsters, Inc. This is back. It's back. They're giving us back the themed menus from Kingdom Hearts 2, where the command menu wasn't the boring, like, blue, and then it turns red in combat. They style it after the world. So that's back. We have this right here. This battle menu. If you remember the leaks for Kingdom Hearts 3's Monsters, Inc. world, these portraits weren't updated. But I can't believe that leak's real. I remember I was talking about it, people were like, shut the fuck up, KZ. The Monsters, Inc. world, it's so fake. They didn't update this. I'm like, of course they didn't fucking update it. They're working on it. Anyway, let's get a jump here. And just look at the scale. The scale is really good. Ooh. We need to get a look at this Keyblade here. It looks like the, like, scaring canisters are on the sides. A little purple little monster thing here, like a light. There's a little light near the top. Oh, hold on. I think we can get a really good shot of it. If I can... Yeah, here we go. So it's got a blue hard hat. It's got... Kind of looks like an engine or something, but that looks really good. I'm down. And Sora's whole appearance is red, gray. Seeing his old version that we had seen through leaks, where I think he had, like, orange hair and he was, like, pink or something. It didn't look great. Especially not compared to this. Like, all this is very nice. Alright, so let's see what we can get here. We got Fyra, Eroga, Thundaga, Blizzaga, so we got our normal stuff here. And we got some enemies. Are these all unversed? I'm trying to see if I can glean any hint that these are all unversed, because we know what happens. Alright, so here we go. His transformation turns into Quick Claws. Oh my god, guys. This is so good. Look at these claws. Also, it looks like his... Actually, I was wrong. It looks like his costume... Like, his fur color changes depending on his form. So now it's orange. So now it makes a bit more sense. Alright, so we have... It seems the game's gonna have multiple sequences of grinding. So we're gonna have multiple sequences where we're grinding here like in Olympus and shooting stuff. Now, here we go. We've got... the Kingdom of Corona, the Tangled world, and we got both of the characters. I haven't seen Tangled, okay, so I'm gonna see it before the game comes out. So we got Rapunzel, and I don't know, that dude that gets beat up by the horse, I've seen that. And we see the command bar here, looks very nice. And we're fighting the Dandelion Heartless we've seen. We're seeing her, she's like swinging around this tree. And it looks like the Keyblade we get here gives us the Mirage Staff transformation, which I think is really dope. Like, let's have a look at that. He's grinding with it, and it's just, it seems to be the ranged option. We have our very first instance of swimming in Kingdom Hearts, for Sora at least, and immediately we have an aerial summon. This is the first summon in the game that we've gotten. So let's quickly try and glean what we can get from this. Does it just cut to her already summoned? Yeah, it does. Alright, so we can't really glean how this happens. It's probably in a normal menu, but what we notice here is the shot lock has been activated with the Keyblade you get in Kingdom of Corona, and you have the options Flow Chain, which if you saw my previous analysis is when you lock on and then you like charge at the enemy and spin around them. And Spectral Rays seems to be a specific attack that is tied to the specific Keyblade. Like when you saw all the yellow rays go down in the orchestra trailer. So this seems to be the specific shot lock you do with this Keyblade. And then we have this. So looking at this, it activates, but I don't see, is there any prompt at all in the commands? Alright, they cut it out. Likely, this is the finishing move of the Mirage Staff once you max it out. And that is fucking awesome. So then we got more gameplay of Toy Story, looks like. Mad Teacups, Cup Slide. And, alright. Alright. This is dope. Looking through this, it looks like another standard boss fight, and then you start riding this. And it looks like you can just go up to these rockets and initiate Rocket Ruckus. I love bringing the Ruckus. And that's like some sort of flying saucer, alien spaceship, toy Heartless. And that looks fantastic. And it has a phase 2. You're jumping on little elephant toys. And there's a lot of platforming that I assume you cling... Actually, hold on. There were prompts there. So he's jumping. Now... if you'll notice, nothing appeared in the command list here. Like, nothing is here, but this appears, and it has a square. I can only assume hitting the square button makes you auto-cling to that, or it's something else. It looks like you're supposed to land on it. Or you could just jump to it and, like, slam it toward the enemy. So now we have laugh power on the top left. Let's roll it back a little bit. Not enough. Here we go. So you look here, she looks sad. She's not having a good time. I'm assuming that this is going to be just like the Land of Dragons in Kingdom Hearts 2 with the morale meter, because she looks sad here, and it's like, oh, you need to beat up the enemies, and they'll drop laugh energy or some shit. And doing that will make sure it's like a second game over like variable that you'll have to deal with. So it looks like the flow motion spinning is back. Is that what those poles are for? Let's have a better look at it. It is. It absolutely is. So we're back to spinning around the poles just like in Dream Drop Distance. We get a good look at these updated elemental like little duders. I always forget. They're like a color and music is their name. And then soldiers here. So not just unversed in the Monsters, Inc. world, we also get treated to some good old Heartless as expected. And then we have, this has to be what I assume is the evolution of the quick, the claw transformation that they gave us, the twin claws, and we got the twin yo-yos. And this just looks awesome. This is the finish command for it, where you just slam and crunch it. This is, I assume, just a cutscene. I don't know, that could be some sort of limit. Next up, we have this dude right here. I don't know how you activate this. I'm assuming it's a summon. I think that this is probably a summon because we got Wonder Balloon, Balloon Rush, Tornado Jump, so... Yeah, looking at the new record here, I just assume you unlock the summon Wonder Balloon. I was losing it so much in the trailer, I didn't see that the finish command here just summons all the Dream Eaters. All the warriors. I need the hat. All right, so now we're approaching the end of this trailer. So we have Vanitas. First of all, why the fuck you in the hood, dude? You wearing the helmet. That helmet's very shiny. If there's one thing, like, clearly Unreal Engine 4 models can need some work, but you can make him look perfect if he doesn't, you know. You don't have to worry about a face when it's a nice chrome dome. I need the half of me that sleeps on inside of your heart. So his goal is to once again reunite. Okay, hold on. What? Let's roll that back a little bit. Oh, okay, so Ventus is slightly awake so Sora is like, how did I know his name? What? What's going on? Oh, I'm so excited for that. Alright, so that all makes a lot of sense, to be honest. So that end part is like, hey man, I'm after you. I'm trying to reunite with Ventus, and then I don't think he's necessarily trying to forge the Keyblade this time. I think instead he's just like, hey, reunite. So we're gonna go ahead and watch the next thing here, which was the other trailer. There's not too much to glean from this because we already know how the gameplay works if you checked my other analysis stuff from last year for the orchestra trailer as well as the Toy Story analysis video. Just check those out. Gives you a good idea. Or just play 0.2 and you'll know exactly how Keyblade transformations basically work. They're just like the command styles. We're gonna go ahead and open up this one. And I'm gonna mute it. I'm gonna mute it until they fade out the music, if you guys don't mind, because it's very likely it is very likely that it's gonna get hit for copyright, because that's what happens with Utada songs. So this is Don't Think Twice. This is the new theme song. I've seen some people aren't too high on it because it's very different. One, not surprised that she's doing a different type of song, because Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005, and it has been 13 years. Utada's had a baby. A lot of things have happened. You know, she went on a break, she came back. I think this model looks a little bit better. I'd seen some screenshots on Twitter that looked a little bit different. But they're showing a lot of the same scenes, but a couple of new things. And overall, everything just looks really, really tight. Vanilla's still looking probably the best model in the game just by virtue of it's very easy. Though, you know, maybe Hades would be the best. So they're showing a lot of the same scenes, but this last part that we get toward the end. So here they show Riku, and that's broken. Like, it's very clear that this part is broken. The second thing is, of course, we're seeing a cutscene that Sora is not in for. As we know from the very beginning, they said that, in summaries, Sora's going off on his adventure while Riku and the king are going off to save the other people, you know, Aqua. So this pretty much confirms to me that, yeah, I'm thinking that we're going to have a chunk of this game, no matter what the size, where you're playing as Riku, and you're just going through Dark World, which is very exciting. We finally get to see his new look, which if I can roll it back just a tad bit of... I'm sorry, I'm really bad at doing that. So, still the short hair. Not a fan of it. However, because he's wearing a new outfit, I'm better with it. I think a lot of my dislike of his short mop on his head that he cut after KH2 was he still wore the KH2 outfit. This looks good. He's rocking a V-neck because he's the most heterosexual man I know. And yeah, he looks all right. He looks all right. He's got the yellow bands there. It looks kind of sleeveless, long gloves. We got Mickey over there looking great. And I like those shoes. Actually, I like that they're matching like a plaid. The theme here is plaid checkerboard. That's what this game's about. Mickey has belts on his shoes, but also shoelaces. That's great. This model of this Keyblade is amazing. You can't use this Keyblade anymore. Might as well use it here. Now, this could be the fact that it's broken, or the fact that Riku has gone through something in the story, and he's going to get a new blade later. Or maybe he just becomes the Keyblade Master who doesn't use a Keyblade. Who knows? But this is probably the most exciting thing they've shown in the entire thing. Because Riku is such a great character. And he's going to develop even more. That just has me so excited. Like, that's so exciting to me. He's got, like, 3 belts on his pants because fucking Nomura's insane. Look at that. Shoelaces and belt. Look at this red little belt buckle. Little precious guy. Okay, so this is ignoring Mickey Mouse's crotch for a moment. He says, I might as well leave this here in case the other me needs it. What is the other me to Riku? And when you think about it, he has no nobody. He has no Heartless. The only person he could possibly be talking about and would be willing to do this is Riku Replica. Why and how is the Riku Replica back? Will they come back? I don't know, but Kingdom Hearts is also a series that you may be familiar. Does not know how to kill characters permanently. And Riku Replica had a very sad time, and I'm okay if he comes back, if he does something dope. Did not expect that, but it looks like that's the direction this is going. It's like, who else would be the other me for him? I think that's pretty clear. So, that's it. That is it for the analysis stuff for Kingdom Hearts 3 at D23. I'm sure there's going to be more stuff coming. Famitsu and Dengeki are going to sit Nomura down and do some Q&A. And we're going to learn more nuggets of information. But there is one thing I do want to say. They confirmed the release date will be announced at E3 in 4 months. Given how polished this looks, I'm not surprised. We didn't end up getting Frozen. A lot of people were expecting it. It might not be in. We'll have to see. But I'm thinking at E3 we're going to see Big Hero 6. I'm thinking that's what's going to happen. Anyway, more videos to come about Kingdom Hearts 3 and coverage. I hope you enjoyed this sloppy analysis video. And I'll see you guys next time.